Tensions in the Middle East appear to be reaching a dangerous new turning point. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claims that one of the most critical shipping lanes in the world, the Strait of Hormuz, is now under full Iranian military control. According to Tehran, the area should now be considered an active war zone, warning that any vessel entering the passage could be targeted. If that threat becomes reality, the impact would extend far beyond the Gulf region. Nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes through this narrow waterway, connecting the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman, making it one of the most vital energy routes on the planet. Iran's Revolutionary Guard has issued a stark warning that commercial ships, oil tankers, and even fishing vessels could face drone strikes or direct fire if they attempt to cross the strait. Despite these warnings, several ships reportedly continued their journeys, and sources claim that more than 10 oil tankers still pass through the corridor. Iranian-linked reports allege that some of those vessels were fired upon and that fires broke out on a number of ships. If confirmed, it would mark one of the most serious threats to global energy supply in decades. The strategic importance of the Strait of Hormuz cannot be overstated, as roughly 1/5 of the world's oil moves through this narrow maritime gateway every single day. Any prolonged disruption could send global oil prices soaring, triggering turbulence in stock markets and placing enormous pressure on economies around the world. Meanwhile, the United States is responding with force. The commander of U.S. Central Command, General Brad Cooper, says American forces have already launched a large-scale counter-operation. According to U.S. military statements, 17 Iranian vessels have been destroyed so far, including a submarine, and roughly 2,000 Iranian military sites have reportedly been targeted. Officials also claim Iran's air defense systems have suffered significant damage, with hundreds of ballistic missiles, launch platforms, and drones allegedly taken out. If these claims are accurate, it signals that the situation in the Gulf has escalated far beyond limited skirmishes into a much larger military confrontation. What we are witnessing is no longer a shadow conflict, but a direct clash unfolding in one of the world's most strategically vital waterways. That is exactly why the eyes of the world are now fixed on the Strait of Hormuz. If this corridor remains disrupted for an extended period, the consequences for global energy markets and the wider economy could be immediate and severe. For now, both sides continue to trade claims of major strikes, but the real concern is that if tensions keep escalating, this conflict may not remain confined to the Gulf. What happens in the Strait of Hormuz has the power to ripple across the entire planet. Stay with us for the latest updates on this developing story, and if you want clear, fast, and reliable global news analysis, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.